Kobe White out to Williams. Vucevic short. Gets his own rebound.
Yeah, the Dem had to go help on that drive, and that just leaves Nikola, who's too big by himself.
Mike Jackalone, one of our audio folks today. Christine Connors, Steve Summers, Slappy, Mike Pop, and Mike Helker doing video in the truck. Another block by Adem Bona.
He's had a big week. 29 in Miami on Monday night, 24 in Washington on Wednesday. Trey gets it off. Niang had it blocked. Far and away his best game on his second 10-day contract. Trey, that's blocked by Bona.
Collected by the Hawks. Another Sixers turnover. Young keeping Bona behind him, and then Bona swats it anyway.
AJ with the left, blocked by Bona, out of bounds. 2 free throws earlier in the game. AJ trying to work over Bona. Bona said, "Give me that."
He's averaging almost 28 a night or so.
Yeah, he's just remarkable, and he's very polished in his attack.
Oh, Bona with the block off Euro's shoulder. So
7+ and 40% or better from 3. Kobe White and Quentin Grimes, pretty impressive. Burks blocked by Bona. We're at 4 minutes to play as Bona blocks Randall. Randall gets it back.
3 of 4 from long range. It's just the Sixers making more shots.
Connaughton swatted by Adem Bona and kept in by Ricky.
It's interesting. You never know whether he's just being modest, but Brooke was tapping his chest after that. But he's looking at Rollins. Rollins glides in, and he is rebuked.
Block number 3 tonight for Adem Bona, which means he's got 9 games this season with 3 blocks. But this one goes to the visitors. The Milwaukee Bucks picking up win number 42 on the season.
Mitchell Robinson plays catch with Anunoby. Hits inside again. Layup blocked out of bounds by Bona. Right back to the hot hand. Anunoby against Walker. Spins inside. Feed to Achua. Shot blocked by Bona. His second block. Bagley to Butler. Remember, Shaman had that injured his shoulder in the preseason. He was out for the first couple of months. So it took him a while to get into any kind of rhythm. Achua's shot blocked.
Shed over to Barrett.
Too late.
Robinson blocked by Bona. Great work by Adem. Saves it into the hands of Shed.
Gasol had played all of 33 minutes together, and then they went heavy with that to the success of Toronto, and then of course that great shot.
Looking for number 7. Here's Barrett again. RJ swatted by Adem Bona. That is block number 51 on the season. Number 3 tonight for Adem. Lonnie Walker the 4th. Let's go down to Taryn Hatcher.
Well, Kate, before yesterday's game, I asked Nick Nurse what he hoped to, as Bona picks up another block there. I asked Nick Nurse what he hoped to see from Lonnie Walker coming back from.
Good block by Bagley on Barrett. Comes back to him though. Scotty Barnes to Barrett. Another block by Adem. And almost had 2 in the same possession. 6-point Miami lead. Miami has won 3 in a row. Sixers have dropped their last 6. Great 2-handed block by Adem Bona.
That was not even close.
Summer close. That was not. Anderson with some space. Another block by Adem Bona.
Kyle having no luck on his way to the basket. 3 tries coming up empty each time.
Adem. He's looking to go further up in the Eastern Conference play-in standings. Would love to try to get at least 1 home game. Bona blocks it right back to his fellow Bruin, Kyle Anderson. And then the putback attempt rims out.
Point blank range. You got to come away with that.
Poole swatted by Bona. Right into the hands of Alex Sarr. And make it 8 threes in the first quarter for Washington.
Well, and you see Bona tracking back.
And we love the old school Adem going up with 2 hands. This is AJ Johnson, blocked by Adem Bona. Down to Sarr though it goes, tied up by Grimes. 3 Sixers around him, good defense by the Sixers, not fouling there.
You can make your next move. Another one, good block.
Yeah, Johnson blocks by Bona.
Nice pass.
Got to go. Alfred. Good take, but it's blocked away. Bona got it.
Out behind him. Misses that one. Knocks the rebound though to Nembhard. This is Neesmith. Blocked by Bona. The rookie continues to impress.
With all the injuries, it's like the Raptors. Here's Temple attacking, and Bona comes over, helps out. Little H&R block, and there's Council with the slam dunk.
Okay, sir. Into the paint and create opportunities for themselves or others.
Rodin attacking into a crowd.
March Madness right around the corner. Lots of conference tournaments for the guys this week. Women had their championships over the weekend.
Second-year player out of Baylor. Shot clock winding down. Good defense by Adem Bona. I think he got a piece of that one. Not the MVP, the MOP. George swatted by Adem Bona. Third block by Bona tonight. From three after an extremely sluggish start from beyond the arc. Final 5 seconds here, third quarter. Juzang swatted by Adem Bona. Ricky. Too strong. .com/tickets or call the old phone number 215-339-7676. Lead 8 right now for your Sixers after Grimes hits 2 big free throws. Block number 5.
Celtics, by the way, have won by 20 points or more 14 times this season. Number 1 in the NBA, have got that lead and more tonight. Bona at the other.
You call on his number, he'll deliver more often than not.
Trying to get it out of his hands as he drew 2, goes to shoot. Bona blocked it, got it back. Simons is short as this third quarter comes to an end.
5 assists here in the opening frame. Brunson driving downhill, and Bona comes over for the swat.
I'll tell you what.
The ball on the way up still.
Heat check there. They had 75 at halftime, which was a first-half season high for Chicago. Blocked by Bona. The Bulls thought that was a goaltend, thought it was coming down. Jared Butler.
Johnson spins away from Edwards. Screen comes from Claxton. Johnson into the paint. Floats it. Oh, rejected. Bona spikes it away. Butler in transition. Grimes all alone. Hits the 3.
In that short space in the corner. Great set by Bickerstaff. Turin got blocked by Bona. We got a whistle.
13 for Joel Embiid, 17 for Kyrie Irving, 10 for Dante Exum. Those are your 4 leading scorers here tonight. Irving blocks by Bona. Good work by Adem.
2 feels okay.
Yeah, 2 is fine.
Murray to spin. Murray gets denied.
They're third in the league coming in on ATOs, and they have had their struggles here of late.
James, that time he's met by the rookie Bona, who gets the block. Oubre in transition, finishes. James gets through the first wave. Works back to the outside. It's the rookie there defensively. James drive in, miss it on the shovel. Council, corner jumper. It's an air ball caught by Bronny James. Rush up the floor. Bronny blocked. That was USC against UCLA, and the Bruins win with Bona. Layup attempt, no. Follow, yes.
Aggressive. Bona comes over for the block.
Never done that. I want to get to one of them. Can you get me on?
Well, we know some people.
I can be the analyst. They're betting on who's going to win, and they know that a lot of the voters would rather give it to somebody new as long as they're worthy.
And as we talked about, initially they struggled kind of working with one another. Not like because anybody was doing anything wrong. It just takes a while to incorporate 2 superstars into one offense as Prince.
Set a great screen to free up Maxey. Got a good piece of Anthony Black.
Black into the middle. Bataze is rejected. Bona gets the block.
Getting no response.
10-2 Sixers run. That's exactly the response they needed to provide, making it a 2-point game. We see blocked by Bona.
Measured move, no wasted motion. Just takes his defender one way and then back over that right shoulder for the fadeaway.
Sixers needed that. They missed their last 6. Oh, what a block by Adem Bona. The fact that tonight is lineup 22 in game number 35 on the season, how do you expect guys to find that continuity? Great block from Adem Bona, and And Ricky Council ripping down the rebound. Chance for a couple of shots before this third quarter comes to an end. Butler gets his own rebound and lays it up and in. That was too easy. Good third quarter from the Sixers. Good block from Adem Bona. Bona gets off the floor so quickly. And lots of dunks on the offensive end. But then nobody guards more. Sixers lucky there. Knocked out. Second opportunity for Phoenix. Booker past everybody. Blocked by Bona. On cue. Thank you so much, Adem.
Start to his NBA career. Obviously, he's out right now with a meniscus tear.
That attempt gets rejected.
Against Phoenix, he was 9 for 9. Ben Gordon did it twice. Wow. Had a 9 for 9 run from three-point range. We're going to have a record-setting night. Spencer drives. Oh, Bona just wiped it out.
Tied for the largest lead of the night. Ivy puts it on the floor. Rejected by Bona. Philly. Oubre. Bothered. Unbothered.
Can they find the energy one more time?
Tobias Harris working against Bona. Reed looking for a little help. Wendell Moore trying to take Bona off the dribble. Bona right there.
Threes. Lowry too strong on the floater. Final 3 minutes of this first half. Garland might have been altered or tipped by Bona.
Here's Christie James flashing ahead. Christie couldn't get it to him. Christie gets denied by Bona.
I'd like to leave this entire performance tonight here if we could wipe the slate clean as Bona blocks Harris.